Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Soulful Voices Daily Oracle Card Reading. I hope you are enjoying your Saturday and doing a little bit of self care as well, not just running around and being busy. Take time for yourself if you can. Okay, so today I am going to ask a basic question. It's the weekend. Try not to be too serious today. And just draw a card of what do I need to know today. So what do our Soulful Voices patrons, those people who are listening to this video, need to know about today? So I am using the Wisdom of the Oracle card deck, Colette Baron Reed. And let's see what this oracle has to say to us. I am going to ask for us to close our eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath. Connect with this reading. And we ask the divine light to surround us with the golden light of protection and keep away any lower or negative energies that maybe try to interfere with this reading. And we ask for this reading to be of love and that it be for the highest good of all who receive the message. So open your eyes if you want to, or you can just listen with your eyes closed. I'm going to ask the spirit of this oracle to come forward and ask that the spirit communicate with me for what this group needs to know today. Okay, I'm going to give the cards a spin. They're nice and shuffled, and I'm going to spin them around. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to pick a card. Okay, today's card, to be fair, in the protection position. So I'll show it to you in the upright position. There's a little bit of a glare. To be fair. And so we will read the protection message of this card. It's number 38 in the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. 38. Okay, so the essential meaning of this card is balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. Okay, so that is the basic message of it. So what we will do is we will read the protection message and let's see what that has to say. Okay, here is the protection message. Injustice and inequity are part of life, but they do not have to define your experience. This is a time when you may observe an injustice righted and fairly redressed. Perhaps you come to the rescue of someone else or are called to answer for a personal slight. You will be amazed by the sense of power that surges through you when you stand up for yourself and others. This card also indicates a good time to advocate for others who are less fortunate. Choose your cause and commit to it because you can make a difference. One thing is for certain, if fairness is your intention, the situation will be resolved for the highest good of all concerned through acts of kindness, empathy, and courage. Okay, so it seems to me that a lot of us must be sensing um, the level of unfairness that exists out in the world, the injustices. the lack of parity and equal treatment of human beings. And as well as other creatures who might not be being treated justly or with love and kindness. And there's a basic premise here, which is that yes, there is going to be a certain amount of injustice out there. Unfortunately, it's a part of human nature, and to completely correct it would be a very, very difficult thing to do. That being said, now isn't a great time. The energy field is open right now for you to perhaps maybe correct an injustice that you may have done to somebody yourself. Or maybe it's a great time to get involved in a cause for people who are at a disadvantage, who have been victims or subjected to great injustices. And the heart of this card to me is that as long as you come to the table with the highest intention of creating this fairness and equity, and that's the reason behind why you are working with a group or in a particular situation, that you have a pure intention, that what you will do is that you will help bring the balance back into the field of energy, back into consciousness. And we all need to strive for that balance, both inside ourselves as well as outside. Okay, so now is a great time to begin that. A great time to really look around and say, "Well, how can I serve? How can I serve in this capacity to help bring some justice to a situation, or to help balance the scale, even out a situation that you may be witness to in your personal life, maybe with friends and family members that you see an injustice playing out." So now is a time to help that, provided that again, you come to the table with pure intention, that it is not ego based, that you're not doing this because it's going to make you feel good, right? But that you're doing it because you actually believe that to help remedy this situation would bring a sense of peace and joy to these people and to the world in general for the greater good. Correct. But the other message that's coming through strongly for me today, and it's no surprise to me, because when I woke up today, I actually felt quite an imbalance in energy. Everything felt like this. And so to come up with this card really is interesting to me, because the thing that occurred to me is, wow, a lot of us right now need to balance our own energy. Because if we are all, you know, worked up about situations around us, and we are generating anxieties and fears and doubts into the energy field, then we are helping to create that imbalance. So, what is it around you that is making you feel imbalanced? And what can you do for yourself to help ground yourself, to help bring that sense of peace and calm back into your life? Again, the best way we serve is by serving ourselves first. And I know a lot of people think that's selfish, but it's true. You have to balance your own energy in order for you to effectively go out into the world and help other people to balance theirs. Because what you don't want to do is to project your own personal emotional state of being into a situation that you are trying to remedy. And yes, that is hard to do, because we all come to the table with a certain level of background history, and an idea based on our own experiences of how we think a situation should be. But if we are clear and we are balanced, then we have a better chance at serving in a more balanced way and seeing, becoming the observer of a situation and being able to identify the areas where we can help to bring a situation to justice. So, this is a very strong message. And again, it goes back to the self care. It's not just about creating justice and fairness in the world. Of course, that is very important. And as a part of humanity, it would be nice for all of us to strive toward that goal, right? Is to let's remedy the injustices in the world. There are so many of them, but it is also a very potent message right now that we as humanity are tired and that we need to work at this level. We need to balance it out. We need to look at the injustices in our own life that are playing out around us, in the relationships that we have, or, you know, maybe you're the one who's created the injustice. We all do that sometimes and we don't necessarily see it. So try to take the time today and tomorrow, or the next few days, to identify the places in your life where you can be more helpful in bringing balance within yourself. How can you heal yourself? How can you ground yourself? So, again, it's not just about the injustices that other people are doing to you. It's also having a true, deep reconciliation within yourself about how you can do things better. And when you recognize that, you balance out your energy. I hope that makes sense to you. Once again, I'm happy to elaborate further on any messages that may seem unclear to you or may not be resonating with you. And even if it's not resonating with you today, just because the reading is today, it carries on. The energy of this reading carries into the the future, so to speak. So what you don't see today, you might see tomorrow or the next day, in the coming days. Or all of a sudden one day a light bulb will go on and you'll be like, oh, I remember when I heard that before, that I need to balance myself before I can serve for the higher good. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope you gained some insight from it. And I wish you all a wonderful Saturday and rest of the weekend. Take care of yourself, and I will see you tomorrow. Love you.